Good morning, YouTube, and welcome to another edition of Inside Fuji. My name is Ben Martin, your host today to talk about all things Japanese. Today I'd like to introduce yukata. It's summer, it's freaking hot these days, so a really good way to escape the heat is put on traditional yukata, go outside and enjoy the beer gardens or a fireworks festival or any of the many festivals that Japan has to offer. So today I'm going to introduce yukata, some of the accessories with it, and how to tie obi, which is the sash or the belt, which for me was the trickiest part because I had to search YouTube for a lot of information and how-tos and videos, but there are none that are good in English, so I'd like to introduce it to you today. Let's get started. So here is the traditional yukata. It's just a big piece of fabric. Here you go. Here, as you can see, is the traditional yukata. I bought this at Tie, which is kind of a department store here in Japan. This one plus obi and zori, which are the sandals, cost me 8,000 yen or 7,000 yen. Anyway, so yes, very important. You want to remember the right side of the yukata goes underneath and the left side goes on top. Now, in Japanese culture, they reverse it for a funeral. So your right hand should go under first and your left hand should go over top. So once you've got this kind of shape, I can't really show you, but you want to make sure the bottom is kind of flat. Maybe I'll film this again with just my feet. But anyway, yeah, so get this nice and straight. You should have a little room at the back of your neck here. And then once that's good, you can get your obi out. Here is my obi. So length is one thing that I struggled with for a while. How long do you want each part? I figured for me, if I take my left arm and stretch it across, I want it just under one arm's length. So it's just under one's arm length, and then keep it there. And then fold this side, oops, roll this side over top. Don't get your sleeves locked in there. So this is about one arm's length over. You can let that just hang down. And then bring the obi around and just wrap it around once, wrap it around twice, and here. So as you can see, this one is much longer. That's okay. We will worry about that in a minute. So now that you have your one piece hanging out top and you have your extra long piece, you want to go ahead and fold this one in half. So you can see the colored side on the outside. And you can bring that all the way down into the belt, kind of fold it under so it's all the same color on both sides here. You can see that maybe. Then you can bring this over top of the the half width. So we've got the full width and the half width. The full width is two different colors still. That's okay. So we're going to pull this over top. At this point, give it a nice tug, make sure it's nice and tight because it's hard to tighten this later. So get it nice and tight. Then you can fold this in half. So now it's still full width, but as you can see, both sides are colored. So the end is right underneath where this kind of goes under the full width part. So now that you've got that, a good length, again, about one arm's length from your body. My left arm is fully extended. Straight out in front of me. Then we can fold this underneath. So again, it's double-sided. You get this half width and full width, pull it nice and tight. Again, give it a nice tug. Oh, there we go. Now, the final part, we want to take this part and fold it under towards the half width. So it creates kind of a nice pocket here. Put this through, pull it nice and tight. That's it. That is how you tie obi for men. The design or the style that you tie for women is a little different. At this point you can like line up everything, get the lines nice and straight, get it loose in the neck a little bit. You can see it's a little loose at the back too. Now you just got to spin this around. So take it and spin it. I always, of course, you want to spin it in this direction so that this part doesn't get more loose. So spin it around the right side of your body until it's nice and straight in the back. Can't see that, but that should look good. Give it a nice tug, make sure it's nice and tight, give it a good tug. here we go. That's how you tie obi for men. So now let me introduce some of the accessories, of course, with this. This is sensu. This is one of the paper fans or hand fans that you can use when it's really, really hot out like it is today. Even though I'm filming in my apartment, it's so hot right now. So yeah, this sensu is brilliant for keeping cool on these hot days. Next, next I mentioned zori, which is one type of sandal that they use in Japan. However, I prefer geta. These are geta. I had to buy these separately. The zori that came with my yukata, I ended up throwing away. I didn't like them that much. I prefer these. Zori have kind of a flat bottom, and yeah, they look more like a traditional sandal. Geta just look cooler. They sound wicked when you're walking around. Just the clickety-clack of these on the pavement when you're walking. It's really cool. So if you wear yukata, I recommend for the men, pick up a pair of geta. For the women, of course, you want to wear the zori, but that's okay. One convenient feature of the yukata, of course, there's no pockets. There's no easy way to carry stuff around except inside your sleeve. So if you have your wallet, your iPhone, whatever, you can just put it right in your sleeve, and it's pretty convenient. You feel it like clunking around sometimes, but what are you gonna do? Anyway, this has been my introduction of yukata. So I hope this will help you tie it easier. My question to you today, have you ever worn yukata? What do you think about the yukata style? Leave your comments in the section down below. Please like and subscribe to this video, and I hope to see you next week. Until then, stay cool. It's so hot. Thank you. 見てくれてありがとうございました. Thanks for checking out the video. Please like and subscribe for future updates, and you can also check out all my previous videos. じゃあまた